Okay, and welcome to a small and quick video of 3 of the largest replays I could find. The reason for this is that I asked Break, the boss and organizer of the Student StarCraft AI tournament thingy, to reinstate the replay sizes on the replay page, and that was basically because some bots failed to start, and now we can see which replays are of failed games because of their small size. Now, we can also see which replays are the biggest, and that is interesting because those are usually large macro fests, and I've picked two hits. Søren Klett, he is back to Terran once again, versus tscmoo, and tscmoo is as deadly as ever, and I am looking forward to see which build he is going to do. I will speed this up a little bit because, well, these are quite large replays, and it won't really do much to see if it's how it plays out in real time. Now, Søren Klett has bunkered up, and tscmoo has done a proxy barracks. And before you laugh, you may laugh. I think it's not all that bad. The concept of a proxy barracks is quite easy for a human to understand. You build the barracks outside of the scouting range, which should be, well, could be here or here, and then you have a stream of units near the enemy base. But if you build your proxy barracks, 2 of them, at the other side of the map, you have an even bigger disadvantage than you already have if you had built your barracks here. Oh, and this is horrible. These units, they go and have a look. Can we move in? Is it wise? And they will be repelled by this bunker, and then they move back without firing shot. And meanwhile, Marines being built. That is very interesting. Søren Klett is taking up now with a siege tank, and yeah, you can imagine how that goes. A mech build with a bunker and 4 Marines versus a proxy barracks at the other side of the map. Now, finally, the Marine production is halted, and that is something that, well, should be noted. That is not very bad, because at least tscmoo notices, well, this isn't working, let's do something else. So now it's time for a gas build. Meanwhile, Søren Klett is starting the natural, not that fast, and a very dense minefield. That will be interesting because even if these mines do pop up, they'll probably hinder each other and not do a damn thing. Oh, and there goes the Air Force. That is interesting as well. Meanwhile, tscmoo going for the factory. That is a very slow build. And I can only wonder if this is not going to be one hell of a clobbering at the hands of Søren Klett. Now, what should be noted is that tscmoo likes to do builds which beat the enemy. And if a certain build does not kill the enemy, it's another build. So it picked this build, and the only suspicion can be that it has beaten the enemy before. Now, if you were to move this mass of tanks and other mech units into this torture line of Marines, it would be over very quick. But as you can see, we've got a nice concave, we've got a little bit of air units, and a spaced concave. That is very impressive. Now, what it's going to do, building another concave here, that is very good as well. Oh, and we've got a battle cruiser, so tscmoo is now going to hold on for dear life, and I'm going to slow this down. Søren Klett has the advantage in units, and will he now be able to break this contain? Units of tscmoo are microing back like a... That is very interesting. This seems like it is a done deal, because Søren Klett is now on 3 bases, and we've only got 1 siege tank opposing his entire army. Why am I watching this? I don't know. We've got a handful of wraiths. They're killing at least 1 tank. I think they'll get. And meanwhile, Klett's wraiths are killing everything that moves. Okay, that is very interesting. Let me speed it up just a little bit. Oh. Yeah, where is this going? This is not going anywhere. I can't imagine why this replay got so incredibly big. It's not very long, and it is not very... yeah, now I can imagine. If we are going to have to wait for this 1-2 Wraith army to kill off... oh, at least the battle cruisers are firing, but this entire mech mass is just lumbering out the side, and if we are going to have to wait for the Wraiths to do it, it's going to take an awful long time. That said, StarCraft moving in for the kill. Oh, and perhaps it will it miss those barracks? Has it spotted those barracks? No, that is not so odd. It has not spotted these 2 barracks. That is interesting. Okay, so the barracks have not been spotted, and that was the main. And now the units are all going back to base, or mill around here and time out for 90 minutes. Okay, so what am I hearing? I keep hearing comsats, but they're all on low energy, but what on earth are they scanning? Could they be scanning the map? Let's see. Yep, they are. If you look at this black area... oh, and it's missed it once again. And now it's seen it, and now the army moves out, rolls out to kill these 2 barracks, and GG. Wow, Cernclad, nice bit of comsat micro there. Very methodical, and takes the game off tscmoo. That is not very bad at all. Okay, then another replay which stood out as being very big. We've got now Simon Prince, or Tyr bot as the Red Terran, and again as the Teal... oh, the Teal Zerg. This is tscmoo Zerg. That is interesting. Because by the name of the replay you can't see if it's tscmoo Zerg or Terran, because the names are shortened. Now, let's see what Simon Prince has been up to recently. Mining out the minerals here for some reason, and beating back the initial Zergling rush. Okay, very well done, I'd say. Good job, and even the SCV will survive. That is very good. Okay, so let me run it at full speed. Okay, bunker up, very good. 3 SCVs, well, that's a bit of overkill, but hey, what do you know? More Zerglings coming up. Meanwhile, second base started for tscmoo. And ooh, what a bloodbath. It is incredible. Meanwhile, we've got more Marines coming up and mech units. So Simon Prince finally made the switch to mech, and we can only see what proportion of infantry is still going to be used in this game. And there they come again, now with the siege tank, and as soon as the siege tank is spotted, these lings take up a much larger distance, so as not to get shelled by the siege tank. Very good, another bunker coming. That is very interesting as well, because with 2 bunkers this is... well, they should be impregnable to lings until either Guardians or Darkspawn come up, or a couple of Ultras, but let's see how the chances for those are. And tscmoo is going all out on Zerglings. That is crazy. Let me slip. We've got about 20 here, and a bit patrolling here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, that is a lot of Zerglings. And what's basically happened is that tscmoo is wasting a lot of... move in, move out, shake it all about. tscmoo is losing a lot of time and resources on these Ling shenanigans, while Simon Prince is macroing up a fair number of Marines and a couple of tanks. Oh, and battlecruiser. So this is, well, we saw Cernclad with the tank battlecruiser combo earlier, and Simon Prince must think, well, that is a very nice thing to do as well. And if these Zerg... hello. Oh, well, I should explain this, why all these Sunkens are built. Basically, this is a responsive tactic to enemy ground units sighted. So, if you... oh dear, this is not going well at all. If tscmoo Zerg sees a large ground force, It will determine its strength and its own army strength, and its own army strength is, well, about 5 with all these unupgraded, oh that's cute, queens too, unupgraded Zerglings, versus a bunch of siege tanks and 2 bunkers. So he thinks, well, if they all were to move over here, I need a lot of sunken colonies, and here we go. A lot of sunken colonies. Meanwhile, not taking another base, and Simon Prince is now at 3 bases with a nice bunker. Placement could be a little bit better, but then again, if it is AI, well, I think this is about the max range of the bunker, so anything moving in here would have to move very, very professionally. Ooh. Let's have a peek at these queens. No, they haven't. And Simon Prince is macroing like a champion. Now we've got the unfortunate situation where we've got battlecruisers versus Zerglings, queens, and 2 hydras of a 2 base. That is soon about to be 3 base, but still versus a 4 base Terran. And if this bunker goes up, that is very, very nice, and a turret. So Simon Prince is very methodically taking over the map, even moving over some marines, and that is all the that is your marine surplus. Oh well, there's a couple more here, but no, there's a lot more here actually. But every base has a nice little bunker, a couple of siege tanks, and a turret here for the 3rd as well. So that is very well done, nicely placed by Simon Prince. Not so much the offensive bot as the defensive. And this battlecruiser has been damaged by 3 hydras because it's and speed prepared. And oh, that is cute. The queens had spawned broodling, and now they're going back for more. tscmoo at 80, and Simon Prince is more than double. That is crazy. Meanwhile, what's tscmoo doing? Another base. Oh, this base didn't get taken. More hatcheries, and we've now got a spire. That is cute. More Scourge, and a lot of sunken colonies, because hey, the round army of Terran is still stronger than Zergs. Okay, so this is a very large defensive force backed up with battlecruisers. Ooh, and that is very cute. With the splash damage, it's a very efficient strategy, but these broodlings, they should be attacking and not being caught in the general army web, moving back, moving forth. That won't do anything, they'll just time out and die. That's pity. Meanwhile, these marines moving over uncontestedly, and it's only to be hoped that these drones will get out of the way before they are spotted. And well, 1 marine taking off, 1 drone dying. That's crazy. A couple of stray marines being picked off here, a couple walking into the wall of sunkens. That is absolutely crazy. And no upgrades for Simon Prince, that is interesting. Does he have an armory? No, he does not. Oh well, he does, yes. And as this is the... Yep, that is... Oh, look at the cloning, what a massacre. 2 battlecruisers killed with Scourge. That was very, 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 very expensive in gas. And what do you get for it? Absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, a little bit more Hydraling. 1 more base. No, you can't build a sunken there because there is no creep yet. And these battlecruisers are moving out. And what? Yeah. Hello. That is not a good match. These Scourge, they decide, well, are we going to muck in or aren't we? I don't know. Have we got gas? No, we haven't got gas really. We've only got 1 base gas. Oh well, 2, but still, that was 3 sunkens, and that is a mess. Meanwhile, Simon Prince is maxed, and I can't see why he's sitting back there, just letting these 4 battlecruisers do all the dirty work. I can't imagine. 1 upgrades, will they get the other round? Yep, they'll get the other round as well. So a pure battlecruiser strategy versus Zerg. Well, it's very effective. And there comes the Scourge. They'll die, and only about 2 or 3 hit this battlecruiser. Battlecruisers take out 1 of the bases, and a lot of drones die as well. That is a pity. And there go the sunken colonies. And another gas base down. So basically, slow down. tscmoo can't afford the gas units to kill off these battle cruisers, and there are battle cruisers all over the place. Handful of hydras, but you've got to get in there, and they don't kill. Kill it! It's fleeing! Arr! Couple of more hits, please! And it reaches the covers of the siege tank. We've got battle cruisers in the main, we've got battle cruisers in the natural, and this is not going anywhere. Where are the bloody hydras? Hydras, hello! Get in there already, they are damaged, they are, well, they are being upgraded still. 3-3 upgrades being researched. This is crazy. Oh, you can rebuild another base, but you've got to kill the bloody battle. Ooh. I can't handle this. I cannot handle this. It's just a matter of building hydras and moving into these. You've got a lot of money. Well, enough money for hydras, but this is not going anywhere. You've got to attack that. Oh god. 60. Make it quick. Where is the rest of the army? Why is it sitting out there? Well, where is it sitting anyway? What is in the top left corner? Please, could you tell me? Yep. That was it. GG. Simon Prince beats tscmoo Zerg with battle cruisers. So for all of you coders who are paying attention, that is the way to beat tscmoo Zerg. And I may sound a bit angry because I actually am. It is just something that to a human would be so easy to just build a bunch of hydras and move into that shit and build swarm, build plague, build spore colonies. Oh, it's annoying. Good. Now, tscmoo will definitely win this battle. This was the largest replay of them all. tscmoo Zerg versus tscmoo Terran. And they both operate a bit of the same scripts because both operate the build order selection, where they will pick a build order they think will perform best against the enemy. That said, tscmoo Zerg is the latest of the two bots, so it should be a little bit better. Now, let's speed it up until something's actually going to happen. Overlord browsing around the base and not being killed. Well, that's very interesting. Terran macroing up a couple of marines. Tech, blah blah blah. Hello, what's Zerg doing? No, it is tscmoo Zerg. It's not Garnbot by Aurélien Lermont. It's oh god. Has he been copying a strategy? We've got now 6 bases on 20 supply, and these bases aren't being populated yet. And now, oh god, this is going to be awful. tscmoo Terran is walling off. That is a very nice wall. You can pass large units through here, through there. Detection, 2 bunkers, and a siege tank, which can't. It would hurt a lot if you were to position hydras or goons here to hit this siege tank, but it's not going to be easy, is it? Meanwhile, oh wow, we've got drones here to mine, and another base coming and nothing happening here still. Oh wow, another drone! It's amazing. We've got a hive. We've got 40 supply and a greater. What the hell is this? Oh yes, and let's take the Terran third because why not? Because it's the most last based, and tscmoo Zerg has got no, and I mean 0 offensive units, and that is an offensive thing in itself as well. Droning up. Okay, so now the economy of tscmoo Zerg is raging like a madman, and these, yeah, that drone is not going to have a pleasant evening, and there come troops. So now tscmoo Terran is moving out with 100 supply, and tscmoo Zerg is doing fuck all. Sitting. Oh, we've got mutas coming up, and now we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 base muta thing coming up, and we look at the nice spread on the off chance that these bases are not defended, and we are going straight into God. What the fuck is this? 10 base random expansion into Random Guardian? Yeah, hello. I could have told you that. This is not going well. The base is being killed all over the place. How many Guardians are there? About 5, which are not being killed off. And there comes a sign. This is crazy. Oh wow, one Guardian clearing off these Zerglings and another one here. Will tscmoo be able to stabilize it? Looks like it. Wow, this base gets saved as well, and this base hasn't been taken down either. And yep, stim is a nice thing to have, but if you're being chased by Guardians, it's not the wisest thing to do. So, we have got one SCV left here, and now tscmoo Zerg is building basically drones, Zerglings and Guardians. And another Spire, because why not? Now, we've got a Guardian and a bunch of Scourge mucking about here. What? 3 Guardians. Oh, and they're killing the medics first, but now they're going to die because these Marines are way too strong for them. What the bloody hell am I seeing here? Well, you could kill them both. They've been stimmed to death. I don't know. I do not know. The fact is that Terran is now at 140 and Zerg at 83. The Marines are going crazy, the Guardians have already been going crazy for some time, and they are cleaning up the infantry. Basically because the infantry is going crazy because it can't reach that Guardian with the 16 HP, and now they find it and they kill it off. And the Hive is under attack and the Defiler Mount is under attack, but the one single Ultra is not going to rescue the day. And what the hell is this? Ultra, Guardian, how am I supposed to... That is not very... Oh, and... Okay, so... 10 base mass expansion into Guardian, into Defiler, into Ultra, into God knows what. Yeah, you're not going to win that, and these medics are not long for... Oh, that's very interesting combi. You are TS... I can't! My mind cannot reach it. We've got infantry with science vessels sitting on its ass, occasionally taking a poke at one of the bases, and tscmoo Zerg holding on for dear life with Ultra, Defiler. Oh, the Guardians seem to have left. That's a, well, that's a start. Meanwhile, Terran is maxed. Yep. This is just bad micro. I don't know, perhaps tscmoo Zerg has grown too complex to deal efficiently with whatever. Okay, so now the drone is doing it. And leaving this dark swarm. We've got another Guardian coming up. I'll be very surprised if it hatches. It won't. Money wasted. Oh, we've got an eraser. That's cute. This is just crazy. My mind can't reach it. You first expand to 10 bases all across the map, then you go into random moving Guardians, and then you add a couple of Ultras and Defilers, and then finally a Lurker, which has been killed already, but what the hell. We've got another Guardian and a couple of Ultras, which are already dead, a couple of Defilers. Yeah, very interesting, but versus the Terran with tanks, with infantry, which is maxed and has taken now, well, 3-2 bases, a lot of money in the bank. And this base will probably, oh, we got it very close, will be saved. I don't know. I think that tscmoo has grown too complex and that its basic structure has disintegrated, because what this Zerg is doing is not making sense on any level. It is crazy. It's crazy, and if you look at the movement of the Terran army, well, they have been lagging about. They've been standing here in a nice concave, God knows why, and now we've got one Wraith and these handful of drones trying to restart a base with a 200 supply Terran army on the way. I don't know. I do not know what is the matter with tscmoo, but hopefully it will be fixed, because this is, although it's fun to watch once, it's not really all that exciting. Okay, so these were 3 of the largest replays of the last couple of days. I hope you find them exciting. I certainly did on a certain level, but perhaps it was a bit too full of tscmoo, which I am sorry to say has gone over the edge and into the realm of stark raving mad. Okay, thank you for watching and goodbye.